Good evening, all, and welcome to another live stream. Did I fool you? No, I didn't think I did. Anyway, Glenn, you all right, mate?
Very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You have a good Christmas.
Merry time period between Christmas and New Year, everybody. Whatever this time period is called.
You know, I'm feeling a little lost at the minute with time. I've completely lost track of what day it is, what I'm doing. I kept forgetting it was a live stream. I'm thinking, oh, I could watch a film with the missus tonight. And
oh, no.
Yeah, it's like, no, I can't. I need to live stream. And
all them people that want to tune in have ruined that now.
I was looking forward to sitting down and watching another episode of Buffy with my kid. And instead, I nearly forgot about the live stream. But I didn't. I remembered everyone because everyone's in the chat, chatting away already. We got last count, we had 12 likes and 25 people watching. But yeah, if they aren't liking, then please do so.
Surely we've got to do something for them to like it.
Yeah, I did the thumbs up that gave me the fireworks and everything. Or I could do the one thumb up, and that gives me the bubble. Or I could do the thing just to...
Oh, you're just such a magician.
Clever, eh?
Such a magician. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to say hi.
Yeah, Mad Dog, he forgot about you.
Before we get going, let's say hi to people in the chat, because, yeah, there we go. We've got with us, we've got Martin's Movie Cupboard. Good evening, guys, and to all in the chat. We've got Jerry with us as well. Sorry, I can't find a comment that says hey, but the Mathin.
Oh, new guy, Jeremy Carr. Nice. Yeah. Welcome, Jeremy. Welcome.
We've got the John the Movie Man. What's up, John? Hope you're doing well. Got some meows a lot. Hello, some meows a lot. I've got Clark of Many with us as well. Hi, Clarky. We've got Woody with us in the chat. Good evening, Woody. We've got Aswilco. Aswilco, go to bed. Good night.
We are that boring. It's true.
Johnny Carrot Heed with us as well.
Johnny Carrot Heed.
Movie Wolf has been in the chat for a while.
Movie Wolf has, yeah.
Yeah. We've got John Robinson with us. Good evening, John.
Hi, John Robinson.
Nick Pasquette. Good evening, Phil and Glenn. Happy to join live. Happy you're here. We've got Darren G with us as well. Good to see you as well. Mons Reviews is with us. Good evening, Mons. And we've got Ethan Schneider. Hey, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
There are you. I know we've got Mad Dog. I'm trying to find one of Mad Dog's comments in a moment. But first, we've got Lynn in the other room. Good evening.
Hi, Lynn in the other room.
Hope you're doing well. Mad Dog. I'm trying to find you because he's in London. I wanted to find that comment.
He's in London. Yeah, he's visiting family.
Yes. We've got Anthony Yellow with us as well.
Hey, Anthony.
A lot of anime recently. Good going. Mad Dog, here we go. Good evening, everyone tuning in from London. Quite the time difference watching us in the evening compared to the morning.
Yeah.
I wonder how it compares.
He's in the big smoke. He's in the city.
Yeah. Slipknot fan is with us. I don't know. I can't remember if I give a shout out as well. And I think we're about there. If I'm not called you out, quick comment now and I'll give you a shout. I've got Adam from New York as well. Greetings from a frozen New York. Covered it
frozen
in
New York. Ice.
Yeah. Movie Wolf says, yeah, Phil forgets about us on the only day I'm here. Well, I didn't forget. I got there in the end. We've got Adam Rag with us as well. Evening. Watched Terminator for the first time the other day. Holds up for sure. Great movie.
It does, and it is. It's very true.
Yeah. And then we've got Big Jace with us as well. Good evening, Jace. And Brian Smith.
I'm Brian Smith. Hi.
There we go. Nick is just asking about Christmas hauls. This is something that I wanted to kind of discuss today in terms of hauls. I just want to say hey to AJ as well, who's joined us. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're well as well, AJ. Yeah, when it comes to the hauls, I'm a bit... obviously, we will do hauls because it's kind of part of the channel, but I'm a bit apprehensive about doing hauls and haul type things this time of year, which is strange because everyone seems to be getting gifts, everyone's receiving gifts and giving or whatever, but I'm always conscious that there are perhaps some people out there that don't manage as well, don't
don't
get as much.
don't get as much as others is where you're going
and
with this. Yeah,
I see a lot of people showing what they've got because they are happy about what they've got, and it becomes a bit of showmanship in a way. And it worries me that it's almost like showing hauls is almost like showing off. And I know there's people out there that don't have much in the way of family or gifts given them. So I'm always a bit apprehensive about doing it because I don't want to be a show off that's like, oh, look what I got. My friends are great. They've got me this that really appeals to me. What did your friend get you?
I think it's different at Christmas because it's things that have been gifted to you. It's not, you know, it's different with the haul videos where people are going out and spending shed loads of their own money.
Yeah.
You know, if things have been gifted and what have you, I don't think it's as bad. And I
think
people are just excited. So.
It is exciting. I'll give it that. But I'm just worried about showing off a lot and there being people out there that perhaps don't have a lot or don't have as much or have friends or family that just refuse to get them anything that they're actually interested in or wanting. And it's just in the back of my mind, which is why I've not done any whole videos through December or what I got for Christmas, because I feel almost a bit, I shouldn't do, because really the content that we're putting out, it is that sort of content generally anyway. But there's something about Christmas time that just makes me feel a bit, I don't know.
I think it's different when things have been gifted, as opposed to every other week when we have to read through Morton's messages, where it's 4 or 5 messages long with about 40 titles. I'm aiming at you, Morton. But no, I don't think it matters with Christmas as much.
Okay.
You know, people will get stuff, and I think as we get older, I don't think we get as much anyway, do we? It's not like we're all
no, that's true. That's true.
If we're all 10 on here, and we would go, right, where do I start with my 65 gifts that I got this year?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry too much.
I mean, there's not many friends that sort of buy for me or anything like that anymore. I tried to push the focus onto the kids, and it's like, if you're going to send anything our way, do it for the kids. Make their Christmas. Christmas is the time for the kids and things like that. So I do tend to put that out there, that I'd rather the kids get treated than anything else, and that's something that I'm very conscious of now.
So next year, then, should I buy for your kids rather than you?
If you want to.
No, I don't. Then, stupid kid.
It's different for you, but friends of the family rather than just friends of me. If that makes sense. But yeah, okay. We might do a haul then, but first, I'm going to go back to comments just because I've been rambling, and I know people may have weighed in on that as well. Big Jace just saying, sorry I'm late, watching some of my pickups.
Quite
all the pickups there as well. Movie Wolf just said he's been hanging around in here for hours. I hope you went alone all that time, Movie Wolf. Really don't.
No, he wasn't. Don't worry. Jeremy Carr was there.
Mad Dog, I'll be buying a haul with the HMV voucher I received for Christmas.
Nice.
HMV got the sale running, of course.
Yeah. You'll have to buy an extra bag from somewhere, and off you'll go with your little haul back to Australia.
Now, with HMV, we were talking about this on, I think it might have been Amazon you were browsing, but HMV suffers the same. And I think a lot of online retailers are starting to suffer the same sort of thing with these sales, is you find something that's on an offer. You're going in for the sales, find something on offer, and it's in, say, 3 for 50 quid on 4K UHD. But then you find another thing that you're wanting, and that's on a 2 for 40 quid on UHD. And then you find another thing that you're wanting, and that could be on a 5 for 60 quid UHD or whatever. And there's that many sales and that many offers running at the same time. They can't seem to match up in the same offer.
Yeah, I mean, what's funny is, I mean, that was the biggest thing for me was Sinners was on a 2 for 30. Sinners 4K. So £15 realistically. I couldn't find anything else in the 2 for 30. That wouldn't have stopped me once upon a time. I'd have just gone, kind of like that film, that'll do. It's still in the 2 for 30. What we should have done was, you've not bought it. We should have just bought 2 copies of Sinners, and then we'd have got a copy of Sinners each for 15 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have done that. That was Sinners.
We'll do that then.
Probably one of the
We'll
better
do that
movies
then.
this
We'll
year
do
for
that.
me, if you wished. Yeah.
We'll do that.
Morton's review says movie-wise, I only got one box set.
But because it's Morton, it was probably containing 300 films.
Nick, in relation to not being hesitant about doing haul videos, it's very respectable. I think you're okay showing hauls, especially when you've prefaced it like you have. Yeah, so when we do the hauls, it's not to gloat what I have or what I got gifted or that my friends are better than yours because of what they've got me. It's purely just things.
At the same time, we don't want anybody to kind of go, oh, I can't really say that because I've got this, that, and the other. If you've got loads of stuff, share it. It's fine. Yeah.
Mad Dog's just said, not sure what I'll buy yet. Stuff that isn't available in Australia will be the priority. Disney.
I mean, I think you'll be, if you've not already browsed in HMV, I think you'll be very, very happily shocked by what's in there.
It's depending which one in London you're in, Mad Dog. The main one on is it on Oxford Street still? I think it's just further away, but it's a pretty good selection there. They had a decent range of stuff when I visited last. So it's a decent shop, I thought.
Most are pretty good.
Yeah. Movie says, I've been fairly restrained this year with my purchases. Christmas was dead in the whole department. I think some people probably slowed down because there are a lot of big titles came out a month or so before Christmas that a lot of people were going mad for in limited edition form or just new editions of. So I think a lot of people spent up a couple of weeks previous to Christmas. Movable Fall says it's got a couple of pre-orders in for the start of next year though. There we go. I was in and out, built a Lego shuttle with the boy and walked the dog. There we go. That's what he was doing through the day. I built a Lego airplane with my son, but I didn't walk the dog.
Well done, you.
I just took it to the shops instead. Sorry.
I'm just going to leave slowly.
Yeah, Nick says, do you both have a top 10 or 5 2025 films list? I don't, and I think maybe I should start keeping better track of what I watch and what I think of them. I think off the top of my head,
we can throw a few names out there, can't we? I think we're quite similar on a few.
Sinners, One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Superman.
To be fair. I'd actually put Weapons in there as well, to be honest.
It was a solid movie.
Watching that again, I appreciated it so much more.
Nora I enjoyed, but I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could count that in there. I'm not sure when that was released. Was that 24?
Yeah, I feel like it was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it must have been for it to be relevant for Oscars.
Yeah, true.
I'd throw Wake Up Dead Man in there. There's been a few enjoyable ones, to be honest. It's been all right, and we're seeing one tomorrow as well, aren't we? That's supposedly one of the best of the year. So we'll talk about that in a bit.
Being as it's not what we have watched. I think we were looking at going to the cinema together to see the big movie that was released on Christmas Day. Just looking at what was released, Glenn's already seen one of the films I was on the fence about, but we wanted to go and see something together. So the big movie, everyone wants to see it. No, not everyone wants to see it, but the big movie was Anaconda. So we were looking at going to see that, weren't we? And then a couple of reviews came out.
and now we're not.
Yeah, now we're not. So we've changed our mindsets from going to see Anaconda, which didn't look great anyway, I don't think. But it was a film at the cinema, and after the poor reviews, decided to go and see. Take it away, Glenn.
Marty Supreme, which I'm sure will be a lot better movie than Anaconda.
Yes,
I still watch the Marty Supreme trailer, and I kind of go, how is this a lot of people's favorite movie of the year? Because it's, table tennis and Chalamet and things like that. But I'm sure it'll be very good. People, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Safdie brothers, to me, are quite interesting directors to keep an eye on anyway. Maybe the films don't all appeal, but I certainly think they've got an interesting flair about them, and I like that they've done a film together, and I like that they've gone separate ways and done what you got. I forgot which is which. Benny has done Smashing Machine, I think, and the other one,
Josh has done Marty.
I forgot his name. Sorry, it's so quite new to me. So yeah, and potentially they'll get back together and do another film together and split up again. And I find that quite interesting that they may work like that. So if it works as well as it did for the Coen brothers, then I don't think that worked for them splitting up, did it?
Funnily enough, no.
No.
Absolutely awful apart. Should be shot when they're apart.
But yes. Anyway, where are we? I've lost track of my my comments now. Sorry. Morton's review said Glenn, the box set was only 10 discs but 5 movies: The Purge 4K and Blu-rays.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Should have kept us to the two of those, I think. Nick says, I'm guilty of already spending Christmas money. 4K Criterion US imports of Flow, Eyes Wide Shut, Uncut Gems, and Triangle of Sadness.
Solid movies.
Uncut Gems, I keep lingering over myself for that Criterion edition, but I've not pulled the trigger just yet. I'm
just exhausted when I get to the end of that film.
Yes. Morton's review says, I think I only have 4 pre-orders coming. Really cut back. I really want this Blu-ray player. Fair. Morton's reviews, I have something from the USA coming tomorrow. Really hope it will play on his Blu-ray player. Got a big Texas Chainsaw Massacre documentary that has like 10 different versions. Chain Reactions. Yeah. Yes. Was it the American import that had the 10 different versions, or was it a German one that had all those?
Oh, that's a good shout. I can't remember, to be honest. The English one, we've only got the one disc type of thing, but yeah, it's a very good documentary. Yeah. Ignoring all the deals until end of January, no matter how good they might be, I've lots unwatched already. Same. Adam from New York, I was excited. I received a French animation, Mars Express, 2 Arrow, 1 Criterion, and 2 Warner Archive. And a partridge in a pear tree. Mad Dog, wondering if 28 Days is going to end up like Wrong Turn with the Bone Temple movie. They went to all direct to DVD. Is Bone Temple, that's got a cinema release, right? Yeah. Bone Temple cinema. Yeah. Looking forward to it. I know you've still not watched 28 Years, but I thought that's probably up there as well. One of my favourites of the year. Fair. Morton says I still need Uncut Gems for my AS collection. A2? Possibly. A24. AS. Brian Smith, looking forward to Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey next year. Did you catch the trailer proper? I did catch the trailer proper. I think it looks quite good, quite exciting, quite epic. I like the fact they're throwing in like the Cyclops and things like that. So that will kind of appease my Clash of the Titans, Sinbad Eye of the Tiger, Ray Harryhausen kind of likes and things like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Big Jace. What about you, Phil? Are you looking forward to seeing it, Phil? I'm hesitant with it, to be honest. But I've got reason to go and see it. Yeah, I've got good reason to go and see it, definitely. But I think that's sort of epic. I'm a bit standoffish a few times. I don't know why. Regardless of that even with Ridley Scott, when he's done like Kingdom of Heaven and things like that, I've just not rushed to go and see that style of movie, really. They've not done a lot for me for a while. So Morton saying AS was Adam Sandler. Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll get to you. Big Jace went ahead and bought a 4K player yesterday. Sorry. Welcome to the party, pal. Yeah. Martin's movie cupboard. Spent my Christmas money already and bought 6 movies. What 6 movies, Martin? Let us know shortly as we do pickups. Nick says, what are you anticipating for 2026? Phil, you might know a bit more about Odyssey than the rest of us. You know what? I've not been paying massive attention to what's coming soon. I mean, obviously, I'm looking forward to Scream 7, which is coming up. That's quite hotly anticipated. But I think I'm sort of losing track until closer to release now. I'm not following as intently
any of the movie headlines or anything like that, because I'm sick of it. In a way, I like to know what's coming soon, but a lot of the headlines that I'm reading that many things about, oh, this is coming into Avengers Doomsday, and this is happening with there, and I'm tired of the rumor. I'm tired of that sort of churn of just absolute dirge for headline grabbing on the internet. So I kind of stand off from headlines, and in turn, I kind of lose track of what's coming out soon.
Early next year, there's 2 that spring to mind straight away, which is Primate.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah,
interesting. And Ready or Not 2 as well.
Yeah,
which has been brought forward a couple of weeks. So
I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm not hotly anticipating Spider-Man or Avengers or anything like that. I'm not massively drawn into it yet, but I'm sure
these little tease things are just doing nothing for me at the minute.
I'm
seeing them badly filmed by cinema workers and things like that on the screen. Give me a proper trailer. I'm not bothered. We know Chris Evans is back and things like that. Just give us a proper trailer.
Yeah, it's I think the problem is as well with you got the trailers, like you say, they're filmed on the cam that are being leaked, and then people start using that for headlines. Then you've got AI things, and then it's just becoming such a mess of everything. It's like I'm just not bothered anymore. I'm not even waiting for another trailer to hit. It'll happen when it happens. Yeah. Darren G, looking forward to the Odyssey, Project Hail Mary, and Dune Part 3. Project Hail Mary, actually, one for me as well.
Project Harry Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed the book. So, yeah, it's a big one for me as well. Woody, I'm with you, Phil, on the Nolan movie. I'll hold off on that one and watch it on TV or Blu-ray. That's just the way Nolan would have wanted it.
Yeah, on the smallest screen possible.
Yes. Ethan Schneider, really looking forward to Terrifier 4.
With you there, Ethan, for sure.
Mad Dog says Primate might be good, but it could also be bad. Hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. Yeah.
I think that's going to be the fun of finding out. I can see some people... I can see it being a bit of a Marmite movie. I think there's going to be some people that absolutely love it, and then other people that just hate it.
It might end up like some sort of weak-ass Blumhouse kind of movie, and everybody forgets about it in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Flip side of that, it might be fun. We will wait and see.
True. Adam says, looking forward to Maul, Shadow Lord. Is that a TV show, Adam, that they're doing, a Disney animated one again? I'm not sure if they're doing it as a TV show or a movie, one-off movie. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll be watching it regardless. Yes, Mad Dogs just pointed out, Send Help early next year, Sam Raimi one.
Yeah, that's on there for sure.
Yeah. Movie Wolf Oppenheimer is a Nolan movie I bought about a year ago and still haven't watched it.
I informed Phil the other night that it was on BBC Two already. And I have recorded it with the option of rewatching in bits.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but I really don't think I'll go back to it.
No,
it's not what I want to add to my collection.
It's not one I want to. No, certainly not add to the collection.
Yeah,
I find it sitting on the Skybox, and if I get bored, I'll just delete it.
Yeah, Nick says, Phil, perhaps a 2026 resolution could be to log and rate on Letterboxd. Good to make sure you're watching enough and maximising your collection. You see, I thought about that last year, Nick. I think I ranked a few films that I was watching and then just stopped logging it again. I might try next year. I might try. Even if it's just to log that I've watched something. But anyway, with that, I know I've rambled on a bit, so I think it's time. Now, I know it says pickups and purchases, but I think it has to be that the Christmas haul sort of thing, because I don't think there's many purchases. I don't know if you made any purchases.
No, not at all. You know, I get vouchers and things for Christmas, but I can't spend them yet.
Ooh, why is that, Glenn? Why is that?
That is because my birthday is in a couple of days' time. So I don't know what I'll be getting for my birthday. So I can't spend Christmas vouchers yet.
You're at a catch-22 situation that you have money burning in your pocket, but you can't get to it.
Mad Dog, yes, I have, but we'll come to it in a little while.
Yes. I did buy something. I pre-ordered it, and it did arrive just before Christmas. In the thumbnail, I got Dogma 4K, and it's the American import one. I did a lot.
Why did you go for the American import one?
This one has a documentary on it on the 4K disc that isn't on the other versions, and it is called Revelations: The Making of Dogma, and it's an 80-minute long documentary that the Australian release doesn't have listed, or as far as I could see, and the UK release doesn't have listed either. So I went for this version over the UK one, over the Australian version. It's got the content on it that I wanted, rather than any other reason. Didn't go for the steelbook, didn't go for the hardbox edition, and you know what? It doesn't matter. I've got the version that I wanted. It's in a box anyway. It's got a slipcover, but yeah, it's enough. I didn't need to overspend to get what I actually wanted from it.
Until the UK announces exactly the same disc with a hard box and a Buddy Jesus bobblehead thing with it.
They've not checked.
No, they haven't.
Not yet anyway.
Folded poster, I believe, is ours. Yeah.
So, but obviously, as with Christmas, have you got any notables that you wanted to mention?
No, nobody got me anything.
Cool. Okay, I'll show you what I got then.
Okay.
I got another movie. Kind of. It's a documentary. Someone got me the Robert Englund documentary.
Yeah. Nice.
Hollywood Dreams and Nightmares. So it was on my list. It's one I wanted to watch. So it's like 2 hours long, making of a 2 hours long movie about Robert Englund. So thought that would be quite interesting, and hoping to see some behind the scenes from the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I hope it's a decent documentary. I think the guys behind it do reasonable docs. So yeah, I'm hoping that's pretty decent.
I watched a Robert Englund movie this week that I used to like when I was younger, and my God, did I think it was trash.
Really?
What's that, Phil? What's that? What is that?
Which Robert Englund movie?
We're not doing what we've watched yet, so I can't say.
Oh, okay. Well, this was
what's that? What's that?
It's my Big Ass J.
It's your Big Ass J that I picked up many, many months ago, and I have been trying to track down Big Ass Silent Bob to go with him.
Yeah,
I failed.
Oh, that was one of my Christmas, lovely Christmas gifts there. But Snoogans, and all of that nonsense that's on there.
So, if anybody happens to see a large, they're made by Inaction, and they're literally called Big Ass Inaction. If anybody happens to see a Silent Bob on their travels, Phil will be wanting it to add to the collection.
Yeah.
But I've failed to find one. My idea was to get you Silent Bob as well, and then it had been a...
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's been a pretty Kevin Smith kind of Christmas as well, because obviously got Dogma through, which I bought myself. Got the Big Ass J, and I also got the Kevin Smith book that I don't have, which is, tough stuff.
Tough shot.
Yeah, so... that's life advice from a fat, lazy slob. So it should be quite interesting. I find Kevin Smith's stand-up and stories and things like that really interesting. So, a nice gift. And got a couple of other books. I got S.A. Cosby's Blacktop Wasteland, because it's an author that I've enjoyed a couple of books from. Both books that I've read, I've really enjoyed. One of them's being made into a Netflix TV show, I think. Which will be on soon. So it's an author that I've followed, so I'm going to follow it up with another of his books and hope that's as good. And kind of movie related, I got another book, which was a Jordan Peele presented, Jordan Peele curated horror shorts from black writers and things. So I thought, horror shorts, I'm in for trying some of that. If it's curated by Jordan Peele, I wouldn't mind reading what he's got to say about some of these as well, because I do find him an interesting filmmaker, storyteller, or whatever. So I'm hoping that that should be an interesting read, and I look forward to checking a few of them out and hopefully discovering a few other authors as well. But it's like Phil's reading corner this week, so it's not really physical media as well. I suppose it is physical media.
Well,
anyway.
So did you know that this does work? And so anyway, you may have seen on mine and Phil's shopping video when we went up to Doncaster and we went to Doorway to Dorkness, I was debating whether to get a figure or not, and I didn't pick it up. So Phil got it for me. Hey, Lord.
Hey. And then...
Did you know it worked?
No, I didn't know it worked.
Yeah, it works when you press the button. So you got me the Mozdaks.
Nice.
Figure that I was debating whether to get or not. So you got me that, which thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Lynn got me a coat and some trainers and some vouchers and various different bits and bobs. And I'm not showing any of that.
Nah.
Billy also got me nice little Rocketeer poster, and he's put some
stickers,
little pack of trading card stickery things in there, which is very nice. And clearly couldn't decide which poster to put in, so he got me another poster as well, which can also go in there as well if I wanted to swap it out type thing.
Yeah.
And you got me some munchy kind of stuff as well, and you sent me a very nice voucher as well, which was muchly appreciated.
Did you find the other pack of Rocketeer stickers?
I did find the other pack of stickers, yes. Thank you, yes.
Because I couldn't decide which image to go for, either for the picture or for the cards, and I thought, tell you what, I'll just stick the alternatives in there and let you decide if you want to change it out or if you just want to bin it or sell it. So,
Nick got me some Rob Zombie socks. He got me this coaster that I'm currently using, which is like a slate thing that's got wires on there. I mean, like a wooden plaque thing of The Shining with some artwork on there. And yeah, I got all sorts of bits.
Yeah.
All sorts of bits and bobs. But no, I didn't get any films. Jeremy did guess that I got some books, some socks, and some films. And I said 1 out of 3, and it was literally a pair of socks.
Nice.
Rob Zombie socks.
Yeah.
No books because I can't read, and no films because I don't like films. What's that all about?
I've got another book as well.
Oh, God.
Kind of film related. Well, it's one that I look forward to reading as well. I've got the On Call, the Cameron Crowe memoirs from his life touring with various bands in the 70s and writing for Rolling Stone magazine. And a lot of this, his memoirs and his story, got obviously put into his script for his film, Almost Famous. So I look forward to giving it a read and drawing comparisons from what he put in the film to what allegedly happened in his memoirs. So I find that pretty interesting because he's a filmmaker that I really do appreciate. I've liked the majority of his movies, even the great ones I've found enjoyment in. And that's even for Aloha, which I didn't think was too bad.
Really? I think you're on your own there, aren't you?
I don't know. I think so. Have you watched it?
No.
Well,
I saw the reviews. The reviews were enough.
Until you've watched
saying something's good isn't good enough for me, I'm afraid.
Until you've watched it, you shut the hell up, your dirty mouth.
Yeah, whatever. Terrifier, The Artist, various different movies I could say to you.
I've not ripped into them. Not ripped into them at all. I just don't fancy watching them.
I didn't rip into Aloha Hawaii or whatever it was.
You were judging me. I could tell by that look on your hair.
Yeah, well, you deserve judgment sometimes.
I'm going to see what other people have been picking up or receiving, unless you've got anything else to add.
No, annoyingly, I've got fireworks going off in the background.
Oh, that's what it is it?
Yeah, because people are idiots.
Yeah, it's a banging live stream. Morton's review. I don't know if I've missed anything, Morton. There we go. So, as I promised, I kept my list small on what I bought this last week. We got The Drop, Back to the Future trilogy, complete masterworks, 22 Bullets, Heist, My Bloody Valentine 89 version, A Twilight Zone the movie, Body Snatchers 93, Donnie Brasco,
which means to be continued.
Incredible Wonderstone. That was all right, actually. I quite enjoyed that. I had to rebuy 22 Bullets because it didn't have English audio or subtitles. There we go. It's quite a list there as well. That Burt Wonderstone, I did actually quite enjoy it, and I think it flopped and just disappeared so quickly.
So the Steve Carell thing.
Yeah. Darren G, my haul was Red Dwarf box set, The Godfather box set, Dawn of the Dead 78, and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. There we go. And Morton's got an edition, and also Dogma came in the post. Which version did you go for, Morton? Let us know. Nick, Christmas gifts include Weapons, Superman, F1 Biscuitin, Naked Gun, Fantastic, Mr. Fox Criterion, and Easy A. Easy A is really good. I really like that. And I love that on the Blu-ray disc. I'm not sure if it's on all versions, but it's an extra feature that I really like, and it's pop-up trivia. You have the film playing, and it pops up with facts on screen at various points. And I think it's a really effective, unique, great extra, and I wish more would do it. So there, check it out if you haven't already. So Jeremy Oscar says, so is this technically the birthday stream, or will next week be the birthday stream?
What date is that next week then? Next Sunday.
4th?
Birthday's been and gone then.
Yeah.
We don't worry too much about that.
So Meows a lot got gifted Grease 4K, the new Scooby-Doo movies, the series where they meet a famous guest star in every episode, like Don Knotts. Pickups. AJ says, watching on mute, says, with the family, so following the chat. I hope you're keeping up, because I'm not. Big
so if we mime everything now, that'll really throw him out.
Yeah, Big J's got 3D titles from Turbine arrived just before Christmas. On Christmas Day, I got the Marvels and Guardians Volume 3. Movie Wolf, I got it. Came from beneath the sea. Earth versus flying saucers. Seventh Voyage of Sinbad's The Three Worlds of Gulliver, Mysterious Islands, Jason and the Argonauts, and The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. And Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger, the Harryhausen box set.
Nice.
Great movies. Adam says, where's Shiny Bob now? Shinny Bob now. Shiny Bob? Shinny Bob. This is so skinny, Kevin Smith.
Skinny.
Yeah.
As opposed to shinny. Yeah.
Woody, I got Naked Gun 2025 version. Sinners, decent. Heart Eyes, great. Novocaine, okay. Strange Darling, great. Caught Stealing, good. Yeah. I'd have gone for Heart Eyes, okay.
I'd have gone for Heart Eyes, meh.
Yeah, Sinners, great, I thought.
Sinners, great. Novocaine, yeah. Strange Darling, great. Caught Stealing,
I thought, okay. It's okay. Mine picked up a new 4K player that came with Jaws 4K, and I bought Who's Harry Crumb, some kind of wonderful Death Spa, career opportunities, the Boogans, and my best friends of Empire. Also ordered Dogma.
Nice.
There we go. Big J's picked up a couple of Disney films today, Lady and the Tramp 1 and 2, and live action Mulan with Jason Scott Lee, also known as Bruce Lee from Dragon. Disney. Are you a collector of Disney films, Jace? Interested? Movie Waff also bought the Power Rangers movie. I have that knocking about somewhere. I've still not shown my kids. Jeremy says someone is asking Big Ass Jay and Bob for $300 US dollars on eBay as a set.
Yeah.
Too much.
A
lot of love for...
I didn't know they were a thing until I saw Monster X. It's a great movie.
Yes. Antonella Piello bought a lot of anime after Christmas and did a few upgrade Blu-rays of The Fog and The Howling. Morton says started to watch The Fog for the first time but didn't finish it yet. If it's the new version of that, Morton, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah, do not. No.
If it's the original, then go for it. Get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
If the remake, burn it.
Big Jace was watching Bumblebee and Rise of Beasts in 3D last night. Do you know many people? I don't know many that still go in for the 3D as much anymore. And I don't think it helps that a lot of the new TVs aren't 3D as standard. You'd have to sort of keep an older TV set to be able to view the discs properly. A bit disappointing that they've just removed the option completely. My dog says, of 3 choices for HMV: Covent Garden, Oxford Street, and Westfield. Is any store better than the others? I've only been to the Oxford Street one, I think, but I really enjoyed that one. I don't think I've been to the other ones at all. But there was I should have looked it up. There was a CEX that I went into in London, and it had the best selection of boutique labels that I've ever seen in the CEX. They had like the full range of Radiance films. They had loads of Criterion. It was awesome, and I can't remember which one it was. So that was pointless story number 1 for tonight. Number 5.
Yeah.
God, Hollow Media, how are you guys watching 3D movies these days? Again, it's the thing of the tech not being 3D compatible anymore, the newer ones. Sorry, just flicking through here. Big J says, yeah, don't have Disney Plus, so I collect the ones I want. There we go. Woody says, heart eyes, what? The humour makes it. I didn't think it was very humorous. I didn't think it was very funny at all.
I got it trying to be funny. It just didn't hit for me at all.
No. Anyway, with that said, I think
it's the topic of the week.
Thank you. So finally got there after 41 minutes of chat and nonsense and pickups and things like that. Topic of the week. So the binge buying insanity, and this was I find myself slipping into this sort of habit of Christmas time. You've sort of formulated a list of things that you'd like, and you've kind of denied yourself these things for a period of time just in case you get them for Christmas. Kind of like Glenn has done with his vouchers that he's got for Christmas. He's not spending them because he knows his birthday's coming up, he might get gifted them or whatever else. It's a period of time when we've not bought something, we've gone off of buying it, but it's in your mind that much that there's things that you want and you've held back from them, that when you do get a chance, does it lead to sort of the binge buying insanity? And for me, post-Christmas, it's done it generally in the past, and I've felt inclined to do it again this year, as I always do. I've got a wish list of stuff that I would like, and as things come through over Christmas, I can't just stop and appreciate the cool things that I've been given. I start to think, but I didn't get that movie that I had on the top of my list. So Christmas is done. What do? And I'm scrolling through my phone, and suddenly, that because I've held back for so long on these things, I'm thinking, you tell me what, I'm going to get this thing. That thing's in an offer, and suddenly you're ordering 2, 3, 4, 5 things just because you've held back for so long. And it's not just the Christmas period that does it. It's any time you go without. So if you've spent a lot over Christmas and you go into a self-imposed no-buy through January, or as everyone else likes to do, the no-buy July, you sort of deny yourself for so long that when that period ends, you sort of go on to binge mode. Well, I've not spent for this long, so I can get this money now. And you're sort of spending like mad on doing it. Do you do this, or do you struggle with this sort of thing as well? That you sort of resist from spending for a period of time, and then you go freaking nuts and buy all sorts, more than you perhaps would have?
I think certainly once I'd kind of in the past, once I'd amassed kind of vouchers from Christmas and birthday, January was probably picking up stuff that I hadn't picked up the rest of the year, for sure, and buying things that I didn't really need either, because the joy of the sales at the moment. Yeah, like I said, there's so many kind of like 2 for 30, 2 for 40, 3 for 50, all of these type things, that once upon a time I'd have just gone, oh, I can't really find a second thing or a third thing, but yeah, I'll just go with that. That'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I think in the past I've even looked at things where you kind of go, well, I'll put that third thing in there, and then if I don't rewatch it, that can probably just go to CEX or something.
It never does.
CEX are kind of giving that amount of what it's actually going to cost me. So yeah, but I don't keep lists anymore or anything like that. So
no, see, I do. I have to have a wish list for Christmas. A couple of people ask me for my wish list because they get sick of trying to second guess what I might like. And I put together this wish list on Amazon generally because it's one of the only places that I can put together a wish list that is accessible for everyone. So it's on there, and having the wish list on Amazon is pretty bad in a way for your headspace in a way, because it's always there. So literally at Christmas, I can tap on my phone. Christmas Day rolls around. I didn't get certain things, and a couple of clicks, I can see on my wish list everything that's potentially on offer. So you can see their chain reactions flicking through my wish list just like that. Oh, it's 33% off now. I didn't get it for Christmas. It was on my list. So now it's sort of giving me, in a way, I'm justifying that buying of it. It's like, oh, it's on offer now. And I sort of, Joe Jones just put like enabling. And it is, in a way, like enabling myself, allowing myself that purchase, because it's been in my wish list. It was something that I wanted, and I didn't get it for Christmas. But I can see all these people on social media, they've got this cool stuff for Christmas, but I didn't get that cool thing that I wanted. So I want to buy it for myself. I deserve it. And, and it's just not helped by the fact that you sort of hold back spending so much as well. Have you ever tried periods of having no buying, no spending money?
I've not specific where it's a month. I was intrigued where you said no buy July. I'd never heard that.
I've seen a couple of people do it recently as well.
I didn't know that was a thing at all.
A few months ago.
But I wonder if people do that and then they just buy shed loads in June and then shed loads in August to make up for it. So does it actually make a difference?
Yeah.
I think it's just being careful throughout the year, isn't it? Rather than just being not buying a thing for 1 month.
But I think there's a thing that sort of lends itself that if it's not around Christmas time and you did just do July, I think it lends itself to, I've not bought through July or whatever month. So therefore, in August, I've missed these titles. So now, at the end of July, I'm going to buy them all anyway. And while I'm buying those, I might as well buy those as well. And it's sort of, you're on sort of a binge with it as well. It's like dieting. You're going to diet and you deny yourself something for so long. Then suddenly you fall off the wagon. And you sort of, everything, nothing else matters. There's no sort of...
Diet tells you can't have bread and you can't have pasta. That is all you crave. If you kind of put these things in place where you go, I'm not buying any films, I genuinely think like the last day of July, you're going to be going, I can order tomorrow. Tomorrow. I bet there's people that literally wait for midnight and then order a few things that they've kind of, because we've talked about in the past, like the FOMO thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if in No Buy July there's a big announcement from Arrow or something for some limited edition box set?
Yeah.
And you've told yourself you can't have it. What?
Yeah. I've done it. I mean, I think it sort of magnifies it in a way at Christmas, because then you see, say you've not purchased for a few weeks because you know things are on your wish list, but then you see people getting that thing, or you see people receiving perhaps more than you've had. And suddenly that urge is there. And I found myself on Christmas Day thinking, let's just have a look how good that HMV sale is. And I'm flicking through HMV and I sort of sat there on my phone and thought, what the hell am I doing? Why am I looking at this stuff that, it might have been on my wish list, but I wasn't in a rush for it. Suddenly I need it. Suddenly it's one of them things that I'm a stone all of a sudden. It doesn't matter though.
As we've said before, we don't need any of it. You might want it, but we don't need it.
No. And the thing is, I bought myself a bunch of stuff before Christmas in the sales from, when was it? The Black Friday sales and things like that. So there's a bunch of stuff that came through. So it's not like I don't have things to watch. It's not like I don't have things that I haven't used yet or anything like that. I've got options here. I've got things here. So why at Christmas time do I need to treat myself any differently? Well, it's Christmas. Might as well treat myself. I'm going to go online. I'm going to get that thing. I'll treat myself.
I've been a good boy all year.
Yeah. And it is that kind of thing. And I don't know if anyone else...
No, Morton, we don't. We don't need any of it. You might want it, but you don't need it. Stop it.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's that sort of just the time of year, something that just I suffer with. But yeah, it worries me that any kind of holding back, forced sort of, I'm trying to think of the right words here. Sorry.
Yeah, I know the word you're trying to grasp, and I can't get it either.
Yeah, and
self, what do you call it? Where you are restricting yourself of yeah.
Anything forced like that, and you come out of it, and it's just like, right, binge. I can do it now, so therefore I'm going to do it 3 times more than I should, and that it's and then you've got, of course, if you do that binge post Christmas, then you've got that guilt of I don't know if that happens anywhere else. Generally in the UK, certainly where I've worked, everyone usually gets paid about the last Thursday or Friday of every month, the 28th, 29th of every month. And at Christmas time, you get paid a week earlier. So you've got that money pre-Christmas Day. And folks tend to go nuts for Christmas or post-Christmas with the binge buying. And then in January, they're absolutely screwed because it's like 5 or 6 weeks to wait until you get paid again. And a lot of people that I know that do this sort of thing, they'll go through a lot of January not being able to buy anything anyway. So they've done that big spend before Christmas, they've binged after Christmas, and then through January they've got absolutely nothing to go at because they've gone mad with this binging for both Christmas Day and post-Christmas spending as well.
Clear those credit cards.
Yeah. So then, of course, that leads to the other thing of I've not been able to do it through January. I'm going to do it all when I get paid at the end of January. But yeah, that's the worrying thing as well. When it comes to February, there's another binge section there if you're not careful. But why do we do it?
When is the Criterion sale again?
July.
Oh, not till July. Okay,
no,
that's fine. People can recover before then.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's timed out like that. And it just makes me think, as nice as it is to think, as collectors, I'm going to do a month or 2 months of not buying anything. It's nice to think like that you're not going to do it. I don't think it's worth even attempting a couple of months of not buying like that, because with the mindset of you have restricted yourself so much that when it does come to buying again, you're just going to binge and go mad. Are you better to pace yourself, limit it down rather than just going to cold turkey and relapsing? Is it like a relapse when I know it's only a month, but can it be like a relapse that you just fall off the wagon and go mad for? That binge buying insanity?
I think people do. Morton's determined on this one. We do it because we need it. Don't listen to Glenn. Yeah. Nobody listens to me anyway, Morton. I won't worry about it. You do you. You do what makes you happy. Yeah, it's interesting you put it in those terms, because I genuinely think people will see it that way.
Yeah.
It's really annoying me that I can't think of the term. Self-imposed type thing. Yeah. I mean, do people want to? I don't think hardcore collectors want to impose anything like that on themselves.
No. I do think it's better. I think it's healthier rather than just quitting buying for a couple of months to just restrict it down. So you're still getting that hit every now and again, and it's not quite as stringent, but you're not having a massive relapse at the end of it where you do go mad and sort of binge for it all. And I'll probably discuss this again when it comes to July if I do see people doing this sort of thing. But I think doing it cold turkey as collectors, I think it can be more harmful in the long run and affect the outcome at the end than if you did carry on at a steadier pace.
People haven't bought me movies for Christmas for such a long time because in the interim, I was collecting so much they had no idea what I had and what I didn't have, so it wasn't worth taking the risk. And now I just don't collect all that much, so people then don't buy me that either. I think for such a long time they've got in the idea of buying me vouchers and then I can just put it towards whatever. Yeah,
it does constantly surprise me how many people I see on the social media groups that are posting things like "my wife's done good" and got a big wedge of new movies, and you look at the titles and think, my wife would never know to get me anything like that. Just not have a
Yeah,
clue.
but they only know to get it because they've told them to get it, or much like you, it's on an Amazon wish list or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think for a millisecond she's scanning this person's shelves and going, "Oh, he's not got Fritz Lang's M. Oh, I bet he'd like that." I don't think that's happening, is it?
I don't know.
No.
My wife appreciates M.
Yeah, it's one of her favourites. Yeah, she was saying that the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just jump through. Sorry, I've been rambling a bit too long on this one because I want to don't want to go too far behind on the comments on that. So yeah. If I can find somewhere to jump in at. There we go. Morton's reviews. I always have a movie list of movies I want over all others, but they are the ones that are harder to get, so they all cost way more than the normal ones I'll buy. There we go. Adam at New York. Yep, I shop after New Year and get 10 to 12 things that are leftovers from my Amazon wish list. There we go. So it's that. Is it from? Have you put them on your list and you kind of not expectant of them, hoping that they'll be on there, and then there's the X word. Sorry, I've lost my words, Glenn. Sorry.
X-Men Last Stand. X.
Yes. What? Leftovers from my Amazon wish list. Yeah, if you don't get them, is there that expectation that you'd want them in your collection straight away, or is it just because you kind of disappointed that they weren't on that list?
Yeah. Or is that just an Amazon wish list that is there all year through, or is it just something you build just up
for Christmas,
ready for Christmas? I know you've put Amazon Christmas list, but Xmas. Yeah. Sorry, because who wants to spell out Christmas when you can just put Xmas? Really.
Morton's reviews. I had a bunch on my list that I wanted to buy from Spain. I had a few drinks and ended up ordering them.
Yeah, that's it. Blame the alcohol, because you don't normally buy films, do you, Morton? You normally hold off. You're much more stringent and strict with yourself.
I don't know if I've heard stories of people doing it, but I don't know if I've ever actually ordered anything when I've been drunk and something's shown up on my late night. When did I order this? I don't think I've ever done it. Not that I drink much anymore anyway, but yeah, it's a dangerous.
Darling, let me introduce you to my Thai bride. She came through the post yesterday. I can't remember ordering her, honestly.
Antonelli Biello, I've been watching this live stream while eating up all the leftovers.
Nice.
Yeah. I think we had some
too many chocolates.
Gone Hollow Media. I was hoping to watch like 10 to 15 movies over Christmas and New Year, and so far I've just watched Doctor Sleep over 4 nights and Stranger Things. Fair. I've been the same, to be honest, trying to catch up, trying to keep ahead of Stranger Things so I don't get spoiled. So that's taken up my last couple of nights as well.
I'm just not interested in going into it. I've not seen one good review at all.
Oh man,
I've not been hunting for bad reviews. Just every single thing I see is a terrible review.
I don't.
Writing, acting.
I was going comments, but now you're dragging them into Stranger Things.
I'm not dragging you into it. You don't need to comment at all.
No, I'll wait to watch what we watched, and then we'll dive into Stranger Things. Okay. Movie Wolf. I've added a fair few films to my Amazon basket. Take them out of your basket, put them in your watch list, see if you still want them in a few weeks' time. That's what I say. One's reviews, Phil, only buy the train reactions from the USA. Why?
Because of all the different versions. But I don't think you'll watch all the different versions. I think you'll just watch the documentary, won't you?
I'll watch the documentary and that'll be it. So I'll probably not watch it again anyway. So I don't want to watch different versions of it for an extra interview or whatever. Nah. Adam, I like buying in January to close my wish list, as most labels have weak January sales. That's fair enough. Movie Wolf. I have found myself mid-Christmas shopping, getting fed up buying for other people and getting a few items myself, which is fair. I've done similar on Christmas when I've been shopping for picking Glenn something up. I've gone and got myself the same thing, or I've done the same thing for myself. I did myself the Rocketeer picture as well because I thought I quite like that idea, and I've stuck it up on the shelf in the other room at the minute. Whether it'll come down or not, I don't know. But I thought, it's kind of different for a bit. No one else has got it. might look trashy. Might look trashy. So yeah, but I quite like the idea at the time, so I did the same for me. And yeah, when I'm flicking through Blu-rays, thinking, is there anything that Glenn would like? Oh, I'd like that. I'm going to order that for myself. It's happened before. We've all done it and spent too much. Gone Hollow Media. The biggest disappointment this year was going to watch Lord of the Rings behind the scenes to realise my 4K set doesn't have special features at all. Glad I kept hold of my good old Blu-ray trilogy box set. Yeah, it's, the extras are all over the place on those movies. Some have them, some have different ones, and
I think it is on far too many movies. I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago where I'd bought To Catch a Thief.
Yeah.
Blu-ray loaded with extras. 4K, next to nothing. 4K did one. I'd rather have the extras, and Blu-ray's enough.
Shandy is with us as well. Good evening, Shandy. Hope you're doing well.
Good evening, Shandy.
Yeah. Jeremy, perhaps people have more time to enjoy those material things because of their time off at the end of the year.
Yeah, maybe.
That's true. I've had an extra 2 days, which isn't a lot, and I've managed to watch a couple of movies, but nothing much. On Hollow Media, no films for me this Christmas. Couple of Switch 2 games and a NECA figure, and some nice techie bits.
Nice.
Jeremy, end of January. I do have a few pre-orders coming through, but right now, more focused on upgrading some releases that I've put off. Yeah, do it. Upgrade. Keep rebuying the same things. He says, with the upgrade of King Kong sat at the side of me. Martin's movie cupboard. Try my best not to spend too much on movies, as I really want to upgrade my TV this coming year. Do what I did, Martin. Have a look through your shelves and see if there's anything that you don't care about and get it sold and use that budget towards a new TV. It works well. Martin's review says, yes, it's relapsing 100%. There we go. Darren G just ordered Sexy Beast. I saw it on CEX. I couldn't resist. Love that film. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Have you not? I think I saw it when it first came out. I've not watched it since.
Bothered?
It's a good film, don't get me wrong, but I'm not bothered about it in the collection.
Yeah. Jerry says, write down what you want, organise it, stick to your list of what you want, shop till you drop. Truth. I think it's also a thing, rather than clicking buy, to click to add to a wish list kind of helps me a lot as well, because it takes out that impulse of needing to order, just to add it, just to have that click and add it to the wish list and then come back to it later and actually think, do I still want it? And not often. No, I don't quite often.
No, I've done that with my Amazon list before, and you go through and it goes, this item is no longer available from this seller type thing. Yeah. And I think, why was I even bothered about that in the first place? I can't remember. They just stack up in there. Yeah, films I'm certainly being more specific with what I want.
I'm trying to be as well. I want to go through my shelves again at some point, but that's another day. Darren G, I've only been collecting my favourite films on physical media for just over a year, so still in the process of getting all the older films that I love. There we go. Just make sure they're the right ones for you. Over no one else. Adam says yes to do a list only at Christmas and my birthday day.
Birthday day.
Morton says, don't get me wrong, Phil, I always remember, it just makes the ordering easier to happen. Is that with the list building? Oh, for the drinking. Jeremy says, I can't say I've ordered drunk, but trying to add something to the cart to get free shipping makes me have a drink to contemplate what to add on. Don't bother. If you can't reach it, hold off, unless it's something very important.
They're very important.
Movie off. My wife tends to go through my YouTube watch history and get ideas of what movies to buy me, or occasionally manages to get me to tell her without me realizing.
She's that manipulative. Yeah.
Woody, I browse HMV, take photos of movies, TV shows I haven't seen, then Google the trailers, and then I delete the photos and things that don't interest me. When the price is right, I'll buy the ones from the photos. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Good way to do it. So Meow's Lot, I just gave my family a list of 12 films, and I said any of these, they got me 7. I was not expecting so many. I hope they were good ones, so Meow's Lot.
So will you be buying those 5 now? Because let's face it, it's the minority of the list, isn't it, now?
Yeah, that's where that post-Christmas binge buying comes in.
Yeah.
Like, well,
they've saved you so much money getting those 7. You've only got 5 to get now. You might as well have them. Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah. Adam, after being cancelled, then reordered, delay, I finally received my Tom and Jerry Golden Era collection. Very excited to watch the special features. Good man. Good man. Nick bought a nice 30th anniversary copy of The Snowman from CEX Online. This came absolutely scratched and smudged to smithereens. How did they get away with it? I don't know, Nick, because every time I go to trade anything at CEX, they always double, triple check the discs for any scratch or fingerprints or anything like that. They seem really fussy. Then to be able to order it and get crap through, I don't know what's going off. Their quality control is all over the place.
I think there's certain members of staff that are more fussy than others, really. Yeah. There's some that check, like you say, every single one. There's a guy that I buy from in the Derby store who's been there since the year dot. Even when he's selling you discs, he shows you every single one to make sure you're happy before taking it. Yeah.
That's good. Gone Hollow Media, 100% am more inclined to pick up movies when I know I have time off work, with the aim of having movie marathons throughout the rest of the year. I rarely buy anything at all.
Well done, you.
That's good. That's good. I'm plotting whether to do a movie marathon and trying to hit up the unwatched pile of things one day, but it's difficult with the kids. Mad Dog, culling is good if you want to buy new stuff. It's worked for me, Mad Dog. It worked really well for me, and I've not missed anything that I've sold recently.
No.
So
this is what I was saying to you for months and months. There's not, you know, I got rid of hundreds of titles, and there's not one single one where I think shouldn't have got rid of that.
Yeah.
Or I've looked for something on the shelf and not been able to find it or anything like that.
Yeah.
They've gone for a reason, and I've not looked back at all.
AJ Pink, has anyone seen Marty Supreme yet? I'm
going tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Movie Wolf, I get 2 weeks at Christmas, but most of that time is spent entertaining a boy or waiting for the live stream starting. Not much movie time unless I stay up late, but by then it's not as enjoyable.
I think that's a lot of the problems you have, isn't it, really?
Yes, it has been.
It's not like you're going to go, hey, kids, let's sit and watch Terrifier.
And as well, on the run-up to Christmas, I'm not kidding, it's literally 7, 8 o'clock. If I'm sat on the sofa watching something, I'm falling asleep. I can't keep my eyes open. And it's not even particularly late, but bearing in mind I'm up at 5 a.m. to get to work anyway, if I'm working in the office. So just put the context there that I'm not getting up for work at sort of 7:30 or something like that and then falling asleep.
Woody. Sorry to cut you off, Bill, but Woody.
Oh my goodness me. It's halfway through the story. Woody. Oh.
Thank you, Woody.
Thank you very much for the super chat to Woody. 25 for you, Phil, and 25 for the birthday boy. Thank you for the streams. Wow. Woody, you are very welcome. We enjoyed doing them, and we appreciate all your comments, which is why I try to get through so many of them. But a super chat does go a long, long way, and I'm on the edge of actually upgrading the streams as well for you guys. So hopefully soon we'll be in HD and hopefully get rid of the powered by StreamYard symbol at the top. And
some a little bit like you were pointing at me. So you'll all be glad to know he's upgrading me as soon as possible.
It is that StreamYard, yeah. Yes, thank you very much. It's much appreciated, and I'm sure that will allow Glenn to buy a new Terrifier box set.
Yeah. Woody, thank you. That is really appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm at this point going to shout out Jeremy Carr as well, because Jeremy Carr did send us a Christmas gift, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And Jeremy was also very generous. So thank you both very, very much. It's much appreciated. And
very appreciated.
You deserve to be number one now, Woody, on the fan top fans thing.
Yeah. Kick the ass of that Jeremy Carr fella.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the comments. I forgot what I was on about for a second, but it can't have been that important, can it?
It was you falling asleep at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so basically I'm just exhausted. So by the time the kids are in bed, I'm unlikely to get a long film in, which is why it took me so long to get to Babylon. Because I know I just can't keep my eyes open if it's been a rough week at work or anything like that. And yeah, I don't know if it's my age. I don't know if it's just because I'm trying to do too much. But yeah,
I think
struggle.
Yeah, it's your age. Let's just leave it there. It's your age. Yeah.
Adam, I have to keep a list so I don't double purchase over 1,800 movies now, and my set space limit is 2,000. So time soon to cull out some of the titles that have no rewatch value now.
Or buy, as many people say on here, just buy another shelving unit.
No, don't do that.
No, restrict yourself. I mean, 2,000's a lot anyway.
I'll tell you what, a couple of years ago, I'd have said, no, 2,000's not a lot. You know, now it does sound a hell of a lot to me as I've started culling things down, closely considering what I would get the repeat watch value out of, or if it holds any value to me being on the shelf anymore. And the last couple of weeks or so, I've actually been thinking closer about going back to my shelves and seriously clearing more stuff out. Really nailing it down, because I'm feeling now that it's not that it's overwhelming for the amount, because it's all on the shelves, it's all organized in a certain way, but I just consider now which ones really are going to get watched again. And I was doing a video today and I pulled one out at random, and I'll get it. Shall I get it? Shall I spoil the video and get this title? Just one second.
If you want to.
And I sort of spun round.
Oh God, he's gone. He lingers like a bad smell. He really does. Oh, and
this title, it's one. It got re-released by, I think it was 88 Films that re-released it. It was a nice edition. I considered buying this re-release because I remembered the movie. I remembered liking it when I was a kid, and then I thought, you know what? Why am I looking at rebuying it? Because I've got a Blu-ray of it already. And doing this video today and turning around and seriously considering things. Masters of the Universe. And I've had this for an absolute age, probably a couple of years. And it's not been watched. And I think, you know, when I go to my shelves, if I want to watch a movie, I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy this again. I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, although it is. But why is it on my shelf? If I'm going to my shelves to pick up something to watch for myself, if I'm picking it for me, I'm not going to pick Masters of the Universe. I'm going to pick Point Break. I'm going to pick Rambo. I'm going to pick Heat or something else. It's never going to be Masters of the Universe. So should I keep stuff like that on my shelves? Is it easily accessible on streaming if I did come to that? Is it easy to pick up over time from somewhere else anyway? Yeah. I don't know, but that sort of thing, do I need it on my shelves anymore? I'm a 48-year-old guy that enjoyed a movie back when I was 15 years old. Why do I need to keep it now? I'm never going to pick that to watch again. It's never going to be a particular, I'm going to sit down and watch a movie. Let's watch Dolph Lundgren's Masters of the Universe. It's not going to happen. It's
like,
really,
you know, if the boys ever wanted to watch it, I'm pretty sure it's on Prime anyway. And even if it was, you know, you're going to have the new one next year. The boys will probably watch that, enjoy that. They're not going to go back and watch one from 20, 30 years ago. With I started rewatching that maybe 6 months ago, and I only got about 20 minutes in.
Yeah,
because Dolph Lundgren is the worst actor on the planet. He's awful in that for a start.
Yeah,
but yeah, you know, I wasn't in the mood for it anyway. I probably shouldn't have even tried. But yeah. Darren G, Master of the Universe was always terrible. Yeah. No, it doesn't need to be on your shelf. I'm gonna, you see, like, hang on, I'll get this right. So they're CDs. They're all CDs. They're all CDs. So all of that, all of those shelves, all the way up, were films at one point. So I've continued to kind of get rid of things, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do what I said to you about removing everything off the shelves and putting things back in priority.
Yeah, yeah.
And they'll come to a point where I think, yeah, there'll be that cut-off point where I'm kind of hesitating. Do I put that back on the shelf or not? And if I'm hesitating, then it can go.
Yeah.
There needs to be kind of zero hesitation. You know,
Yeah.
you were naming like, you know, Heat and Point Break and things like that. They're all going to go back on the shelf 100%.
Yeah.
But is Longlegs, is trying to think of something else that's mediocre that shouldn't have been purchased in the first place. Other films. Anyway. So yeah. But no, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have another call.
Yeah, I mean, it is the nostalgia that's driven this, because it's one, as bad as it is, I did enjoy watching it when I was a kid. There's a couple of scenes that, because I watched it so young, did scare me a little bit when I was younger. But the nostalgia.
Well, like I say, Dolph Lundgren's acting scared me the other day. So there's still scary elements to it.
It's just the thing. I was tempted to get the '88 films version with the slipcover or hardbox or whatever, and whatever behind the scenes stuff. And I think, why was I tempted to that? Why was I being sucked in it? You know, it's nostalgia. And then seeing everyone else's hype about it, suddenly I want to upgrade it. Whereas, a matter of fact, it didn't bloody matter if I had this on my shelf anyway. This is a basic version. Why did I need to? Yeah. It's that collector craziness, and it sets you on that sort of consuming path of needing or feeling like you have to have it all. But if I consider what I want to watch today, it ain't going to be Masters of the Universe. There's 100 films I put in front of it.
No, I mean, I remember when I was a kid and that came out, I collected the Panini sticker album and all that kind of stuff for it, and felt like I had some figures as well, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a great film. It was never a great film.
No. Matt Off. I picked up Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 on 4K today. Volume 2 didn't have a slip, so I just ordered it on eBay. I'm ashamed. That's the collector inside of you. Need to have the slip.
I'm guessing you're in the US then, because I don't think any of the UK ones had slip covers, did they?
I didn't look, to be fair. I've not had a look at them.
Big J's. Phil has long legs. Is he going on your shelf, Glenn? No. Phil can't fit in this room.
Clark of Money says Kill Bill is on deep discount everywhere. The whole bloody affair must be coming soon. I think it will be. I think we're going to get some nice.
Lionsgate have announced that'll get a nice chunky box set, won't it? I would think.
Yes.
Chunky.
Yeah. Billion buys. Would you buy a Stranger Things 4K box set?
No.
You know what? Now I've got season 1 and 2 VHS style box sets, and the thing is, they've never been unsealed. It'd been nice to have it on my shelf as a representation of a show that I've enjoyed throughout, but at the same time, I don't know when I'm going to watch it again. And if it does come to watching it, I don't know if I'd get a box set off the shelf or just watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, you're going to press the Netflix button, aren't you?
Yeah, if I've still got Netflix, then it'll be a Netflix button. If not, it'll be a consideration whether I bought it or if I just got a month's worth of Netflix to watch it again. It's a strange thing, but I'm considering that more about where and how I will watch something, or if it is going to get used again. And unfortunately for me, TV shows very rarely come off the shelf to be rewatched. Very rarely. There's been an odd one or two, but even then, one example is ER. We've got most of the series on DVD box sets, and we were rewatching it last year or the year before, but it came to the rewatch, and I ended up getting an offer on iTunes and bought them all digitally, and we watched them on there anyway. Despite owning the DVDs, I bought the HD stream on iTunes for a fraction of the price of getting the series that were missing, and just watched them all on there. It's whatever's convenient at the time, I think. So rather than being precious about owning it, I think when I'm ready to watch it again, it'll just be a matter of what's convenient at the time. And I can't let the fear of it being made unavailable on Netflix drive me to buy a box set that may or may not get used, if that makes sense. One's review says Disney Plus prices are going up next month.
Apparently so.
I think they'll be going up every month or every year for a long, long time now, I think. Gone Hollow Media is Predator Badlands on Disney Plus yet? Not yet. Well, I dare say it'll probably be February. I think it'll be a Valentine's Day movie. I think.
Interesting thought.
Yeah. Anyway, with that nonsense. What you been watching, Glenn?
I've watched 4 very random films this week. I started the week at the cinema watching The Housemaid, which I think Mad Dog asked about earlier.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. I liked it. Sydney Sweeney was very good. I have to say, Amanda Seyfried, however you want to say her name, and Brandon Sklenar were top notch. Starts off a little bit intentionally, starts off a little bit like a Hallmark movie because they want to set the scene of this perfect cheesy relationship and all that kind of stuff. And then it becomes a bit of a love letter to those 90s movies that we all liked, like Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Single White Female, Pacific Heights, that type of thing. It's a bit of a love letter to them. It's quite funny in places as well, which is, but Paul Feig tends to inject that little bit of humour here, there, and everywhere. But no, it was a good watch. I enjoyed that. What have I then watched? I also watched Christmas Eve. Myself and Lynn watched a nice traditional Christmas movie, the Korean serial killer movie, I Saw the Devil. That's the one. Yeah. Great film. Yeah, really liked it. Some of the shots in there were incredible. They're saying it was, 2010, which sounds recent, but is still 15 years ago. There's some amazing bits.
Yeah.
There's a fight in a taxi cab where the camera's just circling around constantly. So most of the car must have been CG, but you could not tell in any way, shape, or form. But good film. Really good film.
Asian cinema and the way they shoot is still massively underappreciated. When these directors go to Hollywood, they get handcuffed. They're not allowed to do what they used to do in Asia, and it's amazing me that this happens.
No, some really good bits. I really enjoyed it. That was really good. I then had the misfortune of rewatching Robert Englund's Phantom of the Opera, which I was just scrolling and it just popped up, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a look again. I really liked it when it first came out, and God, it's a slog. It's a real slog to get through.
Yeah.
I do have it on my shelf, and I won't have it on my shelf for much longer because I won't sit back through that again. What else I watched? There was another movie. What else was it, Lynn? I can't remember what I watched.
I went to the cinema on Christmas Eve.
You did? Yeah.
We took the kids to see Zootopia 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It was actually pretty decent. And it amazes me that obviously it's a kids' film that we're talking about, so it's not going to set the world on fire for a lot of adults out there. But watching the film with the kids, and it was enough to keep me and the wife engaged. And I'll tell you what, the writing, the little twist that it had midway through the story, the sight gags and things like that, everything's so much well thought out and better placed than a lot of our live action movies. The efforts that go into the sight gags and everything, the storytelling and everything, it just had so much more feeling than anything that we're seeing live action recently. To me, anyway. I'm not saying it's going to set the world on fire, but for a kids' film, I think some of the quality in that outshines some of the major release live action films that we're getting. And it's disappointing in a way as a movie fan that I have to admit that some of the storytelling in kids' movies is better than we're being given. It really is. So there.
But
it was a decent movie, to be honest, for a kids' movie. I'd rank it pretty highly. If you're into watching animated, give it a try. It was worthwhile. And then we also watched Jurassic World Rebirth, the Scarlett Johansson new 7th Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World movie, whatever you want to call it. And that was what it was. It was got all the old tropes, feel like you've seen it before, big dinosaurs, raw, people doing what they shouldn't do, get chased, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's are on, people escape, people die, whatever, seen it before. Yeah, nothing different. I don't know what to say about it because I wasn't over impressed. It just retread everything else that we've seen before.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, Scarlett Johansson, yeah. It was like Jurassic Park 3 was to the first couple. It just felt that disjointed from everything else with that as well. It's just very, I don't know, man. It just wasn't very good. Sorry. I finished watching Babylon as well, which I enjoyed.
But you wish you'd watched in one.
Yeah, I do wish I watched it in one because I think towards the end, some of the things perhaps would have hit a little heavier if I'd have watched it as a whole. But unfortunately, I didn't. And but it still holds strong. I still enjoyed it. And yeah,
like so many people have said, I think it will, with time, I think it will grow on people more and more, and people will look back at it and kind of go, "Why wasn't this a bigger movie at the time?"
Yeah, yeah.
It deserves to be. It's a proper sprawling, epic Hollywood making of movies.
Yeah.
You know, a bit like Singing in the Rain, where it's going from silent movies into talkies and all that kind of stuff. And great cast. And that was the movie where, you know, Lynn wasn't a big Margot Robbie fan, but after watching Babylon, it completely changed her opinion on her.
Yeah.
She's great. Brad Pitt's great in it. You know, there's not a lot to dislike about it, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. Gone Hollow Media is just on with the Jurassic chatter. They'll never match the cliff trailer scene from The Lost World. Peak tension. It was a great scene. I don't think it was a great Jurassic World Park movie, but that scene was great. Yeah, 100% agree. And there's not many that can build that sort of tension anymore at all. Regardless, Jurassic Park or whatever movie, there's not a lot that take the time to build things up like that anymore. And it's disappointing. God damn live action modern movie making.
Yeah.
Try harder.
Well, I mean that for a long period of time, movies were just being outclassed by TV shows.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of... I started watching It, Welcome to Derry. Strong from the word go, I think. A few people said the first couple of episodes were a bit pedestrian. And then from episode 3, it really kicks in. But I've enjoyed the first couple. So if that's the case, I'm going to love the rest. It's strong from the outset.
Fair. I'm going to see what other people in the chat's been watching. First up, Meows Lot. I'm always watching a TV series from the collection. The only time I mention it, like Chicago Fire, is when I end up watching the show over movies that week. That's fair. That's fair. I tend to get a lot of my TV shows on streaming now. To be honest, it's very rare that I add many to the collection. I've only got a couple of TV shows remaining in the collection, to be fair. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the one. John Robinson. I watched The Long Walk, Boogie Nights, Murder on the Orient Express, original, and Avatar, Fire and Ash. How was Avatar? I want to know. I need to check out Boogie Nights soon as well.
Boogie Nights.
Shandy. Realised I hadn't watched my Bond 50 Blu-ray box set and watched Goldfinger and Thunderball starting on Sean Connery.
Interesting you didn't start with Dr. No, though. You went with the best. Probably one of the best Bond movies ever, Goldfinger.
Martin's Reviews. Watched Fright Night 85, Last Voyage of the Demeter, Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, Enforcer, Sudden Impact, Evolution.
Nice.
And finished all Stranger Things episodes and started the Deadpool movie. Most of these are first watchers.
The Deadpool movie, as in the Deadpool movie, or Dirty Harry Deadpool?
I'm assuming Dirty Harry with the
run-up of all the other ones.
Yeah. Ethan Schneider watched Churchill at War on Netflix for the 4th time and loved it.
Shandy, I'm completely with you regarding Dr. No. It hadn't found its feet then. Goldfinger was, From Russia with Love started to kind of find its feet, and then Goldfinger just hit with the format of what made Bond work. Amazing movie. Catalyst for the rest of it.
Gone Hollow Media, no spoilers, but wow, especially the last 3 episodes of Stranger Things has been a dive in writing, especially.
Yeah, I've genuinely not seen one positive thing about it. And I think people want to hate on things. I agree with you before you say it. But I think people also want to love things when it's not always deserved.
No, I wasn't going to defend it or anything. I see people's points, but the problem is with the hate that I'm seeing at the minute about it is we've not seen the whole story. What we've seen of this section so far, it's like the Two Towers. I used this analogy with you before. Watching Lord of the Rings, you get to the Two Towers and it doesn't feel right. You watch the Two Towers and it's like, something about this movie is not quite right, and it doesn't sort of pay off and doesn't come into its own until you've seen Return of the King. It struggles with its story, it struggles finding its feet, and we're in that centre section of Stranger Things. And I think in order to view it and rate it in that way, I need to see that final chapter. I need to see that to formulate my plans.
But a good finale doesn't make a good season.
I don't know. This is what I see. I want to see it all play out. I'm not judging the thing on it until I've watched it all play out, because they did take the time and override some sections, some things that just they wanted to wrap up, and they just took the sweet time getting around to it, and some things were dragged out. But I don't think it's as drastically bad as people are making out, and I think we need to see the whole thing play out. We'll see. I could be completely wrong, but we'll see.
I think if it had been a dip like last season and then this season really hit, then the Lord of the Rings analogy works better. I think if you've got a poor season and then you've just got an okay finale from that season, I don't think it still makes a good season.
I don't think it has been a poor season. I thought the first volume was really good. And I think the second volume's got some real standout sequences and things in it as well. As I say, the story elements, I think they probably dwelled on a little bit too long, but I think that just needs some scissors with the editing and things like that. But yeah, it's working fine for me. I'm okay with it. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it or going absolutely mad for it, but there are parts of it that I do really enjoy. I don't think it's deserving of the hate it's getting at the moment. But if they completely crap the bed with the final part, I can see it being a complete dumpster fire, but we'll see. Chandy watched Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning on Christmas Day with my mother. She found it hard going and wanted Hayley Atwell's character to die so badly she had a headache after watching it. That's fair. Movie Wolf, I watched Princess Bride in the 7th Voyage of Sinbad yesterday.
Nice.
That's a quality day. That's a good day.
A good day.
One's thought about going in for that 2 for 24 bottle got naked gun and caught stealing instead. I'm not sure. Darren G watched The Keeper by Osgood Perkins. It was terrible.
Yeah, to be honest with you, as much as I like Osgood Perkins's passion for horror movies, I don't think he actually makes a good horror movie. Longlegs wasn't great. The Monkey wasn't great. I'm hearing nothing but bad things about The Keeper. Gretel and Hansel was kind of interesting, but not great.
Movie Wolf did watch Death of a Unicorn, begrudgingly, as I had a very similar idea for a horror movie long before that movie. Gone Hollow Media, Memories of Murder is a great Korean film.
Yes, that is on my list of things to watch.
Adam watched Kill Boksoon and You Are the Universe. Needed a holiday movie break. I don't think I've heard of either of those. Tell me more.
Tell me more.
Semio's a lot. Watched The Matrix Trilogy, Tremors 2, because of Phil's post about Tremors, Nightmare Before Christmas, and 4 Doctor Who Christmas episodes. Secret World of Ariadne, and... ...
more. ...
There are more somewhere. There we go. Scooby-Doo and the Three Stooges, Batman and Robin. Ooh, Batman and Robin. Jonathan Winters, Don Knotts, and 2 Ultra Q episodes. That's a fair old agenda there.
Yeah.
Anthony Piello watched a lot of Rankin and Bass Christmas cartoons and Scrooged.
I think you were planning to watch the Rankin and Bass cartoons, weren't you, when you said it? Yeah.
Yeah. Clark of Many watched Fury Road and Furiosa.
Couple of cracking movies.
Yeah, I've not watched Furiosa yet, but I did pick it up on Apple the other day on offer. I think it was about £4. So
really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Mad Dog. Oh, this is one I wanted to see, Mad Dog. Enjoyed Project Wolf Hunting, a Korean movie from 2022. I think it's an escaped monster on a container ship or something like that from vague memories. I can't remember exactly what it was about, but I know it's on my watch list on Amazon Prime. Darren G watched Gremlins and Scrooged.
Nice.
Mod reviews. I love the Tremors movies, but I hope they don't make another unless they bring back Bert. I think I would love to see what they did with the TV show that was starring Kevin Bacon. That got the pilot episode and then went nowhere. I want to see that pilot episode, but I think it's lock and key as a tax write-off somewhere. Gone Hollow Media. We talk about going back to comfort movies, but I'm playing Resident Evil 2 whilst listening to it. It's bliss. Here we go. Movie Wolf also watch Scooby-Doo. The Sword of the Scoob. That's there's lots of the list. Martin's movie cupboard watch this week: 16 Candles, My Stepmother's an Alien, Breakfast Club, Death at a Funeral, Violent Night, Better Off Dead, Ernest Saves Christmas, Home Alone, and Pixels.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm sort of humming while I find other people's watching and things like that. Movie Watch says, I did binge watch Interview with the Vampire this year. I enjoyed that a lot, more than I thought I would.
Yeah, the TV series is supposedly very good. Not one I've picked up to watch. I'm like I say, I'll get through Welcome to Derry. Very funny, John Robinson. See what you did.
John says Avatar Fire was good 3D movie, but a lot of the story just repeats from the first two, which is my worry.
I sent you a tweet, didn't I, where somebody had said I've watched Avatar 1, 2, and 3 and feel like I've watched the same movie 3 times.
Yeah. And this is worrying because I didn't rate Way of Water for that sort of repetition, and if it's going to do it again, then I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to bother trying Fire and Ash Fair. So I might have to just wait or just not bother. Big Jace watched Bumblebee, Transformers Rise of the Beasts 3D, Fast 9 3D, and watching Fast 10 3D later tonight. Don't bother.
Determined on the 3D thing, aren't you, Big Jace?
Yeah, someone's got to support it still.
Yeah. Do you think he actually watches them in 3D or just sits really close to the telly?
I'd tell you, I've got 3D still, but I never use it. I just can't bother to get the glasses out. At night when settle down on just lazy, I just think, you know what, just stick the film on, just stick it on.
If your eyes are already tired, you don't want them wearing 3D glasses.
Yeah. Shandy, Dead Reckoning was my first Prime purchase. I stupidly left Blues at home with 3 days out for Christmas with gifts for all the family. I think I can be forgiven. Excuse me. Mon's reviews. Phil, they made a second Tremors TV show and even had Bert got 2 seasons, I think it was. A second Tremors TV show? I know they made one that lasted about a season in general anyway. Then they did the reboot, or tried the reboot with the pilot with Kevin Bacon, but I didn't know about another one in between anywhere. Was it a Back to Perfection spin-off in the past? I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I thought they only did one. I don't know, though.
Back to Perfection spin-off? One of the movies was Back to Perfection, wasn't it, or something?
Yes.
Like
I didn't know if they did another TV show that was based in the past. The Back to Perfection one was what one was. Because I think it was Aftershocks, Back to Perfection. Then I think they did another. I can't remember. There was
a snowy ice one, wasn't there? With
that was one
Kennedy
as well. Or something like that.
Yeah, I've literally watched the first 2 and not watched any beyond that.
Yeah. But I know they did the TV show back in early 90s.
So Meows a lot has said Tremors TV show with Bert was surprisingly good, but ends on a cliffhanger.
There we go. I don't know which one that was. I lost track of all of those sort of things. But yeah, I think we're coming towards the end of the stream, unless anyone's got any burning questions to add. Shout them out. Shout them out.
Where has that time gone?
Yeah, Morton says, Phil, I'll send you the info after. Have you got any movie viewing plans for this week?
Well, we are watching Marty Supreme tomorrow. Yeah. We're not. And then rest of the week, I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday Tuesday. New Year's Eve, we will be playing lots of things very, very loud to try and drown out the fireworks. Flaming fireworks. Hate fireworks with a passion. I don't know. I might try and get to the cinema at some point, but
yeah,
there's not a lot out this week, is there? We're not bothering with Anaconda, as we've said.
you know, if I had time, I'd probably still go to see Anaconda, but I'm not going to chase after it. I'm not going to make efforts to go and see it.
I think if it's falling on its backside as badly as it seems to be doing, or is it making money at the box office? I don't know.
Yeah.
The reviews are awful though. 30-something% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm just seeing what's out at the cinema. Come and see what have we got.
I think so tomorrow evening we're watching Mod Supreme. I think I'm going to try and watch I've got New Year's Day off, so I'll probably try and watch a film with the kids at some point. I don't know if they'll both want to watch something which will affect what we watch. If not, it could be Alita or King Kong with the older one.
Yeah.
If it's both of them, it might be How to Train Your Dragon, the live action one as well. But other than that, I do want to sit down and watch a film with the missus, but it'll be getting to that time of week with being back at work that I start getting tired in the evenings again, because I'm not having a lie in and I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it'll be sort of Stranger Things, a film with the kids, and whatever we see at the cinema, I think. I don't think there's a lot in it, but is there any pickups that you're going to make soon, or are you going to avoid that post-Christmas binge?
I would like some. Well, if you want Sinners, we'll definitely go in for. I'll get 2 copies of Sinners in the 2 for 30 because 15 quid for a 4K, amazing. And you can knock it off what I owe you.
Okay.
Still owe you some dollar bill, y'all, for the Criterion things. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else I've not picked up. No. I do keep floating around A History of Violence on Criterion, but I've got it on my shelf and I don't pick it up and watch it anyway. So I'm thinking, why upgrade it, really? And again, like you've said, I think it's one of them that if I was scrolling on streaming or something, it was there, I'd go, oh yeah, I will rewatch that. I don't know whether I'd come through and actually take it off my shelf to watch it.
Yeah.
I was just having a nosy at what's at the cinema through January.
Not much.
No, I mean, Hamnet, great reviews. I don't know whether the film is for me or not. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which is Wednesday the 14th of January. 100% love 28 Years Later. Thought it was great. All of the Lord of the Rings extended editions are getting re-released at the cinema on the 16th of January.
I can't.
Well, how could you? I mean, Fellowship of the Ring, 3 hours and 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, extended edition, 4 hours and 23 minutes. 2 Towers, 3 hours and 55.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen, is it?
Not for me. Not for me. Not with everything else that's going off. It's one of those things that it's just next to impossible.
Oh, it looks like Cold Storage is getting a cinema release. The Liam Neeson one. With Steve out of Stranger Things. That looked fun. That reminded me of Evolution to a degree.
Yeah.
And then Friend Helps out the same day as well, 6th of February.
Joe Ricard says, any New Year plans?
Like I say, drowning out fireworks. That's it. But no, staying at home.
I'll probably be in bed for like 10 p.m. I'm not stopping up till midnight. It just seems absolute waste for me stopping up for nothing, really.
Yeah.
So I'd rather get a decent night's sleep and a bit of a lie-in and feel fresh as a daisy for New Year's Day and go out for breakfast with the kids. Because, that's what we tend to do. We'll be up early, go out for breakfast with them, have a chilled-out day off work, and watch
back to work. Are you back to work Friday, 2nd?
I'm back to work tomorrow.
Ah, yes.
I've got a 5 in the morning alarm tomorrow. Then I'm also in the office on Tuesday. And Wednesday also, and I get Thursday off, New Year's Day off, and then back in the office on Friday.
I'm also working New Year's Eve and then back on Friday. Yeah.
So I've passed the going out boozing, stopping up till midnight. I've got a bit too old and jaded for that now. I've done it when I worked at the bar. When I used to go out as a kid, I used to do it all the time, stopping up to midnight, getting absolutely smashed on alcohol. Then we started being a little bit more reserved and had sort of house parties and would stop up till midnight with whoever we were hanging out with at the time. And then it just comes to a point where it's like, can't be bothered with a hangover, can't be bothered feeling tired from stopping up too late and getting up early the next day. So it's just like, just take advantage of the quiet night, watch a movie, get to bed at a decent time, wake up feeling fresh.
I would do the same. I would go to bed as well. But like I say, the dogs are not great with fireworks. So I will stay up, watch Jules Holland's Hootenanny at full blast. Yep. We'll have the oven extractor fan on and various different things to try and drown out the fireworks. And then I'll go to bed about 10 to 1. That'll be my evening, yes.
That's fair. Let's see what other people are doing. If we've got them on there. Morton's review says the wife and I are staying in and drinking New Year's and playing Battlefield 6.
Nice.
Sounds fun. Adam says we'll have a few friends over for dinner, drinks, and the movie Longest Goodnight.
Good movie. Night. We like that.
Movie Wolf says quite nice in for me and the family this year. Absolutely. Jeremy Carr staying in, watching films. Exactly what I'm doing, Jeremy.
Yeah.
John Robinson is off until the 5th of January. Nice.
Nice, John. Nice.
Well, Shandy usually spend New Year's Eve with the mother watching movies, then Big Ben at midnight or work clubs being a doorman instead. This year I have plans with my new girlfriend.
With the new girlfriend, Shandy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that about does it. So I suppose, do we need to do a chart? Because I don't think we need to do a chart, do we? The top fans, because clearly,
yeah, I mean, Woody smashed it.
Number one of the evening, definitely.
I mean, I'd quite like to go through if like Jeremy was down at 8 or something like that. I mean, that would be quite amusing. What a way to finish the year that would be, but he's not going to be, is he? He's going to be top 5. He always is.
Shall we see? Shall I bring the list up anyway? Go down from number 10, do you think, again?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it from 10. I'm going to bring us up now. Where are we? Top fans. Oh, it's a shocker. Not really. Number 10, we've got Darren G.
Number
9, we've got some Meows a lot.
Meow.
Number 8, we've got New York Adam.
Nice.
I can't see number 7 on my list. Who's number 7?
Somebody will say. If you're number 7, speak up.
Number 6, we've got Nick. Number 5, we've got Mon. He's slipped another position again. Number 4, we've got Jeremy Carr. Down from 3. I'm sure it was 3 last week. Lost his crown completely.
Hang on, need to get another one.
3, we've got AJ. AJ Pink, number 3.
Well done, AJ.
Number 2, we've got Movie Wolf. And, of course, number 1, Kid Capri. We've got Woody.
Well done, Woody.
With a massive, massive amount of XP. I can't see how the points have divvied up, but, yeah, he's far well in advance.
Jeremy, it's not rigged. You're just slipping, mate. You're slipping. Just, Yeah. Well done, Movie Wolf, though.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
So, anyway, with that, thank you all for watching and sticking with our general nonsense and buffoonery. One thing I did completely, I had them ready and I forgot about
it. You had the movie trivia, didn't you? Yeah.
God damn. Can't even try and pull one out now. I'll have to remember. I'll have to remember them for next week, even though it's not a Christmas or New Year thing. We'll get them in next week. I think.
Movie Wolf has just said he has been here for hours, so that's a fair shout.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe. Have a nice evening, and we'll see you all in 2026.
Yes.
Thank you, Woody. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Enjoy all. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for listening to us. All our opinions are our own, and we appreciate that everyone's got their own individual opinions, and we're all unique snowflakes. That's not right. Anyway, until next time, farewell. Au revoir.
Bye, everyone. Laters.